Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. The Astros are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Hunter Harvey, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Colin Kaline. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on Devin Mesoraco. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Joe Quo waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. Cox is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Joe Quo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Colin McHugh is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Colin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour, has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in a count, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this one from Colin McHugh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And there's one gone to start the night. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in, Archie Chan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Popped him up. Frazier is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
That is big. The left fielder, number 32, Colby Rasmus.
Ready now, Colby Rasmus is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, number 3. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Now it's 2-0. Yeah, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Back up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now in the box, number 30. He went deep in the contest last night. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting it.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Back up the middle. Castro has it. And a glove flip for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder, Gary Tuck.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Walker at third with 2 away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Quo gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Clyde Quinones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, number 75. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup called strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Riding in once again, Diego Corona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So striding forward now, number 3, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
One and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, number 2, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. McHugh pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Joe Quo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Mesoraco.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. It is taken, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Mesoraco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in, Nate Walker. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, number 30, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
Hit hard down the line. Foul. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Twins.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Clyde Quinones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a move over to first. Castro on at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 75. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Number 3 into foul territory. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's up for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Colin Kaline. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Twins retired in short order. They trail here 4-0. Digging in once again, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Eric Schaefer enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 2, Eric Schaefer.
Lee will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Castro. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Chan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Now at the plate, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one's in the dirt. They'll rub up a new one. It misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in now, Colin Kaline. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Runner back safely. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Joe Quo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And that misses 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch out, nothing doing. K-Line leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping into the box, Nate Walker, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
K-Line is right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping up now, number 30. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. David Lee will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gary Cox waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cox is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. First and second now, one man out. Two and one.
That's the ball. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider down in the zone for a swinging strike. The 2-2 one more time. This is pulled into right. Stanton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Diego Corona.
Now at the plate, Diego Corona. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Count remains at 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and two. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Colby Rasmus is on deck. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Rasmus is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Now batting, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 4-0.
7-inning stretch.
Albert Burdick gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Albert Burdick.
Archie Chan will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The center fielder, Archie Chan.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Strike taken up in the zone.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The right fielder, number 8.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Chan leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Their count now at 2-2. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting, number 3.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Number 2 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
That misses. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Nate Walker. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rasmus is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros lead it 5-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Clyde Quinones. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Moving under it, Cox. 1 out.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So digging in now, number 75. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cox will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in the switch hitter, Colin Kaline, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Count is 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Boone Logan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Twins, number 48, Boone Logan.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, David Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Belted high in the air out to left. Rasmus has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Diego.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Cox stands at first with 1 out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Standing in now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kaline onto the grass, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
the box now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a called strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The next twin up, Joe Quo. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Hunter Harvey earns his 5th winner of the year with 15 strikeouts. Colin McHugh was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.